Spain is in the process of introducing mandatory B2B e-invoicing, and it's part of a much bigger push towards digitalizing business and tax reporting. What makes the Spanish model interesting is that it's not just one central platform, it's a hybrid approach. Companies can exchange invoices through private platforms, but there's also a public system run by the tax authority that sits alongside it. Every invoice still needs to be reported to that public system, which gives the authorities visibility over what's happening in the market. Spain's regulatory framework is expected to enter into force on the 1st of October 2026. From there, the rollout will be staggered. Large companies with more than 8 million euros in annual turnover must comply starting from the 1st of October 2027. All other businesses and self-employed professionals will follow 1 year later, on the 1st of October 2028. In Spain, invoices can be exchanged either through private platforms, through a public system, or using a mix of both. If you decide to use a private platform, there's an important requirement. You still need to send a faithful electronic copy of each invoice to the public system at the same time it's issued. So although companies have some flexibility in how they exchange invoices with partners, everything is ultimately reported centrally and becomes visible to the tax authorities. There are a few key things you need to get right. Firstly, invoices need to follow the European standard EN 16931 and use a structured format like UBL. On top of that, Spain also requires companies to report certain invoice statuses. For example, if an invoice has been accepted, rejected, or paid. Access to the public platform also requires secure authentication, usually through electronic certificates. PDF invoices will soon be a thing of the past in Spain, though they will be allowed during the transition period. In the first year of the mandate for large companies, invoices also need to be provided as a PDF for readability, unless the recipient agrees to work only with the structured electronic invoices. Over time, this structured format will become the standard and PDFs will be phased out. So the sooner you're ready to move to a fully automated system, the better. Yes, real-time reporting is a key part of the Spanish model. If you're sending invoices through a private platform, a copy has to be sent to the public system at the same time. If you use the public platform directly, the invoice is available to the authorities immediately. This approach will mean that the reporting becomes much more immediate, and that issues can be detected much faster. The most important thing right now is to take a hard look at your current setup. Start with your ERP. Can it actually generate structured e-invoices without the required tax data, or are there any gaps? That's usually where the first issues show up. Then I would look at how you want to connect, whether directly to the public system or through a provider. And finally, don't underestimate process changes. Things like tracking invoice statuses or handling rejections need to be built into your workflows directly. The earlier you test these pieces together, the fewer surprises you'll have later. With the new rules, maintaining compliance in Spain will be tricky for many businesses, especially those that need to manage both private platforms and public reporting requirements. Working with a fully managed provider like ecosio helps simplify these massively. With a fully managed approach, you connect once and your provider handles both the exchange with partners and the reporting to the authorities. Status updates, format changes, and regulatory updates are managed by external experts, meaning your team doesn't have to manage every detail internally. This can be a lifesaver for teams with limited internal resources or expertise, as you get peace of mind regarding changing compliance regulations while your team can focus on more valuable tasks.